To After Inc. We've completed survival. We haven't completed every mission on Mega Brutal, but we're going to come back to that. We're going to go to the Critical Mass campaign. Mission 1, Signs of Life. I've tried this a couple of times and I've not done very well. So we're going to just try mixing things up a little bit. I'm going to go with the Economist. I'm going to go with Prepared there, because that means that we have a fighter. And Rebel Goal, yeah, brilliant. We have a fighter and we're going to need to use a fighter right off the bat. Not one of the selected leaders, but I think it's the one that we need to go with. So we want to start overjuicing on water straight away. That's something that it's not hard to do. We want to start generating fuel as soon as possible. And of course we want to start generating food because that stops people from starving. And it's also our first objective there, although it's not really our first objective, because you'll see we're going to do that and then it's not going to say like, hey, here's what objective 2 is. No, the first objective is actually loads and loads of stuff. So we're going to have to find a bunker. Really, I want this, and I want at the very least another firewood splitter, and this should mean that we can survive the winter. What I would like is to bump up our population. It's a little easier said than done, and we've got winter coming. The greater your population, the harder it is to maintain morale, the more strain there is on your resources. So there you go. Okay, claim the marked area. I don't know actually what's here. I haven't explored this on any of the other runs. I'm going to hold on to some stamina just in case. That's not very useful. Don't know why our fighters aren't reducing the cost of exploring. They will usually do that. We're generating wood very, very slowly, as you can see. That's not maybe ideal. Gonna have to claim this if we want to claim that. We should win this fight. Have on the other runs. Good. Right. So that's how we achieve that objective. I thought that we had to literally search the map. When I first saw that, that's not the case. I don't know what the next objective is going to be. Wish I hadn't thrown away all of that food just before winter, but... Okay, great. Reach Tech 3. Okay, how are we doing? So we're even Stevens as far as that goes. I think we're going to need to scavenge some food. And then we're going to have to wait until we've got some stamina back before we can start even thinking about going on to Technology 3. Tech, it requires food, so start leveling up your tech during winter. That's potentially bad news bears. Okay, we're increasing wood production. That's good. I mean, everything's kind of okay at the moment. Okay, we've got an increase in housing. That's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. I think we just start working this. We're a bit of the way through the winter. This is going to be less hard on us when we are out of the winter. We'll do that when there's not a risk of everybody starving and freezing to death. Right, you're getting battered. If we lose that area, that's not the worst thing. I'd rather it didn't happen, but it's okay. Right, I'm not going to let people get to a point where they're starving during the winter. Here come the zombies. We can explore that area. That makes our fighters a bit more effective. If all of the surrounding areas are explored, they can just fight a bit better. It's that simple. Good, well done, lads. And lasses. Okay, we haven't got the food for this. Yeah, actually, I do want to bump that up. Go on then, let's have one more. One more population, that ain't going to kill us. Does make morale a little harder to maintain. Bury some bodies, that'll make you happy. Weirdos. Come on, guys. We need 7 food to be able to go up to Tech 3. There's no rush immediately. Okay, this makes our fighters much more effective as well, which is good. Yeah, come on, guys. We're massively overproducing on food. Don't pretend that you're close to starving. Wow, the Economist is the oldest person I know. Reach Pop 7. Okay, so we're going to take this one step at a time. Definitely going to need this. Wow, we can really... Okay, we're going to want to stockpile a lot of food. Achievement unlocked. What have we got? Crunch time. 1000 XP. Okay, that's good. I mean, Pop 7's pretty high. The reason why I think they want us to reach that is because then you'll be able to create 3 fighters, a total of 3 fighters. We'll have, you know, quite a lot of warriors hanging around at that point. So we could build another 2 fighters already. We're going to do this slow and steady. Massively overproducing on food. We can afford to do that. Might want to think about bumping up our tech again. That gives us a lot more options. Go on, let's speed through. We haven't got any stamina. There's nothing that we can really do. Should be stockpiling some wood. Come on, guys. Wood, I've not really been focusing on. I'm aware of that. I kind of want to explore this. There's some intrigue there. So this is going to start plummeting as we increase our population. Let's just build some of these basic things and then we'll bump it up again. Wood is actually starting to hold us up. We don't need to be able to build more things at a time. At the moment, we're only being able to build one thing at a time anyway because of the wood. We don't have enough wood to you know, bump that up. Authority would be the most wonderful thing because that's the hardest thing to get hold of. I don't like that it's bumping up consumption, but it's not really by much. Okay, we've got another food source there. That's very good. The only problem is that we are a food source for zombies, and there's lots of zombies around. Now, something that's got me anxious, I just feel like I need another fighter. Fighters can support each other, make one another more effective. I think we need to be doing that. If we maintain a high morale, getting that objective, reaching population 7, that's not really going to be too difficult. Overproducing on fuel is a very nice problem to have. Overproducing on water. Wow, well, +6 water production. That's significant. Okay, morale has increased. You can see that we're just about to bump up the population. Let's wait until we've got some stamina before we do that. And I'm doing that just because it's going to be winter soon. I want to make sure that we are in a position to support this increased population. Morale is plummeting. Why is it plummeting? Population growth speed has increased. Okay. Go and have some more fire pits. Stay warm. I think we PO'd the zombies. Yeah, I'm not surprised that fuel production's a thing. Right, are you coming for us, or are you going to stay where you are? I don't see that we need to explore anymore. It's just town squares and taverns. Yeah, they require a lot of resources, so of course they're the things that everybody wants. We do with an all year round food source. We could do with some livestock. Don't see any on the map at the moment, but that would certainly be a nice to have. Okay, morale, we've managed to bump that back up again. That's great. Getting near the end of winter. I'm not going to bump up the population just yet, not until we are out of the cold season. Okay, authority goes up. That's great. Music reminds me of From, TV series From, which is absolutely one of the best shows on TV at the moment. It's also kind of psychedelic and weird and creepy. We're going to need more food. Sure, this is seasonal stuff as opposed to year-round. It's frustrating, but we need it. We're going to need it. If we're going to bump up our population to 7, we do not have sufficient food. We just don't. I don't think we need to worry about that, actually. Come on, let's get it done. Where are you lads going? Straight for us. I think they sense food. You see that we're very, very wood poor. I'm not going to worry about anything except for what we need to do to improve our population. Just thinking about morale here. Good. They're not getting impatient. That's very, very good. Impatience can definitely be a reason that you lose. I'm surprised at how resilient they are, actually. Come on, just bash through it. Stockpile food. Get us ready for the winter. We're not going to be generating an awful lot over the winter, of course, because we still haven't found any livestock. So we're really looking at just stockpiling as much to eat as we possibly can. Yeah, we can easily do that. Morale is going down again. Population goes up. Morale goes down. They want carpenters, kitchens, toilets, and town squares. You can have kitchens and you can have toilets. The other stuff, get bent. It's just too resource intensive. So how are we doing? We are massively overproducing on water. I don't know why it's saying that it is dipping. We don't want to be losing out any food that we are overproducing. We want to store that. Water, I think we're okay for. Wood, we don't need storage. It's always just, we were just flat broke as far as wood goes. Are you kidding me? Morale is going down because everyone's starving. Come on, guys, generate some food. There you go. Reach pop 7. Find the other bunker. Must be the mountains to the northwest. We also found that the bunker was locked down quite a lot later than we were. Okay. I think we're definitely going to want a fighter. Tempted to bump up our tech. Do we treat ourselves to that? Not at the moment because we don't have food. I'm going to start exploring this. We're going to start working our way over there. Morale has dipped. I don't know quite why. Going back up again. Livestock. It's going to provide us with some year-round food. Yeah, sure, it's bows and arrows against lightning, but it's better than nothing. Which is precisely what we have got at the moment. Okay, the zombies are running around. These are clearly run bees. Not those normal shambling zombie types. These are clearly the types of zombies that you get in, like Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. They can sprint around, or at least they seem to be able to, because they're certainly moving with some purpose, aren't they? I'm going to wait until our other warrior in training is ready. My God, they want carpenters. And they want healers. I can understand that. Healers we'll get when we bump up our tech. What we're going to do is just build a couple of little less resource intensive kinds of things. Just 10% chance of exhaustion. I'm not going to waste any wood trying to abate that. Come on, morale. Go up, 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 up. We're going to cleanse these areas. We can't explore past zombies, so yeah, I think that's fine. Come on, let's get that morale up. Okay, good. Goddamn right the economist is looking after you. Might have to scavenge, I don't know. We've got as many hunting lodges as we can reasonably have at this point. Maybe we'll find some more options as we explore the map further. It's just obviously we're going a bit of a way away. Okay, we've hit a wall. Well, a natural barrier anyway. I do wonder if perhaps there's a bridge across here. Not sure exactly of the layout of this map. I see you there. Let's give them a warm welcome this winter, shall we? Be nice to know if we can indeed survive through the winter with the stockpiled resources that we have. What I could do is I could bump up my tech. And then we can get the things that they really, really want. I think I should bump up the tech, and we'll do that after the winter. So explore the marked area. All you got to do is literally just do this searching the map thing. You don't have to claim it. It's not the same thing as claiming, so... Interesting. Well, there's some sheep. That's a year-round food source, but... well, maybe we could claim that. More interested actually in claiming fuel. I think what we should do, let's start scavenging some. I do not want... do not want us running out of fuel. Yeah, I got it. Let's do it. Okay, we ripped open the bunker. We got an achievement unlocked. The hatch. Hurry, we can get in now. Oh no, it's full of zombies. They're all headed for the surface. Run for your lives. Okay. Winter is just about over. Just as we run out of fuel. Defeat the zombie horde. Right, so the zombie horde gonna come to us. What I want to do, let's claim that. We're gonna have the option to do fighter reinforcement. That'll be helpful for us. We'll be able to develop healers as well. Let's just see what options become available when we bump up the tech. And then we're going to have to go into here and just start ripping some zombies apart. We know that we need that. That will be a help. We don't actually urgently need it, but... Medicina. Okay, great. Now we could go up here. What we would really want to do is we would want to claim the land around it. The reason being that we can heal in claimed land. Morale is lower than I would like it to be. I see them. I see those run bees. Morale is starting to dip. Let's get on top of that. I want healers. I don't know why they are so desperate for some carpenters. I do not know why. Okay, looks like the zombie horde is kind of hanging around there. I don't like that though. I want to be able to fight on multiple fronts. Yeah, figured that they were going to be coming. Morale has just jumped. That's great. Yeah, we got an absolute ton of water. We don't need the fire station. Water is actually one of the easier resources to come across. You wouldn't have thought so in the post-apocalypse, but it is. Okay, it was good that we got to fight close to home. And these zombies are just going to keep on coming at us. We're going to have to go for them at some point. We'll pick an opportunity. It looks like there's more zombies sort of up here as well. They're coming for us, but I don't know if this counts as us defeating the zombie horde. It does. Someone in the bunker must have been bitten before it locked down. All those poor souls trapped down there with nowhere to run. We've taken most of the zombies down. Now we need to prepare our people for the fact that we have to rebuild on our own. Maintain morale. Okay, great. We're bashing that out. Come on, zombie hordes. This one should be fine. I think this is the last objective that we've got to actually do. Oh, we are gonna have some doggos. Didn't we already get some pet dogs? You can never have enough pet dogs. I'm more of a cat person, but well, let's defeat this zombie horde. Not a bad start to this new series of scenarios. Just got another achievement, which was Jack of all trades. Don't know what that means exactly. 4 stars out of 5 on Mega Brutal. I think we did okay. What do we get from that? Starting traits change each game. Chance of extra traits. Fighters reduce adjacent claim and explore costs when idle. I'm used to that happening anyway. I'm going to get that one because that I do find that very useful. So there you go. We've got a nice little bump there. We've got some knowledge rewards. Don't really need huts. We can build those anyway. Production. Let's see what we've got. 2 rewards that we can have. Firewood splitters. Yes, firewood is very, very difficult to get hold of. Hunting lodges, sheep farms, or fruit orchards, all the same thing. I'm going to go for something that is a wonder. Go for the sheep farms. Society. Starting population traits can give more authority. I think that is very useful. Authority is the hardest thing and the most essential resource that you can possibly have. I think we've already got the fighter one that's going to help us with exploring, so I'm going to go for the scavenge discounts. Now, scavenging, just something that I don't particularly like doing. But if it's going to be cheaper, it's going to be better. It's almost like planning for failure, but it happens. Building discounts. Build more settlements to gain more bonuses. Okie dokie. But for now, I think that we can rest on our laurels just a little bit. We have succeeded. Next mission is going to be concrete bones. It's amazing how quickly nature reclaimed the old world. Everything is green and lush. Survivors feel like they have discovered paradise, but I bet they haven't. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we will continue this soon. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.